Hello world, welcome to Java Tutorials in 5. My name is Jasmine.
And my name is Harpreet.
Today we're going to be talking about if statements and if-else statements. So an if statement helps us make a decision. It impacts how our computer makes decisions.
It's a simple statement that basically tells your computer to do something, as long as a certain condition is met.
Let's start writing our code. First, we are going to declare a variable.
Then, start with an if and a parentheses for your if statement. Inside the parentheses is going to be your conditional statement. It's going to say if parentheses b equals 9. This is just one type of conditional statement.
You can change it later on to b is less than 9, b is greater than 9, and etc. But for now, let's keep it to b equals 9. And the number 9 can also be changed. You don't have to keep it 9. It can be 10, 15, whatever. Now let's add two curly brackets, inside of which we're going to be writing our code. This part will only run as long as this condition is true, or if this condition is met. We're just going to put a print statement to see if it will run. So we'll do system.out.println, this statement is correct.
Now we're going to run our program. If the condition is true, the code will run through the loop to the print statement. Basically, if b is equal to 9, then the statement is correct would be printed out. But as you can see, the if statement isn't correct because 9 does not equal 6. So nothing will get printed out.
So, we ran it but nothing printed out. That's because, as we said before, this condition is false. If we were to make this condition true, it will run. And there it is.
Now, let's go into if-else statements. So, we're first going to start off by saying b equals 9 again. Now we're going to add our else statement. By adding this, we transform our simple if statement to an if-else statement.
An if-else statement is just an extension of an if statement. By adding the word else, we're essentially saying if the if statement is false, do this else statement's code.
Let's begin by writing the else part of our if-else statement. To do this, we write else, and then we add two curly brackets. Inside the brackets, we're going to write system.out.println, the statement is false.
Let's run it and see if it works. So, our own code tells us that this statement is false. That means that it printed out the else statement's code because the if statement's condition was not met. If you guys play around with the numbers, play around with the conditions, you can use different print statements and stuff like that, and it'll run.
So basically, what our code does is once it runs, we have our if statement, and it says if b is equal to 9, the variable that we declared, it's going to print this statement is correct. But if b does not equal 6, if b does not equal 9, it's going to go to our else, and it's going to print this statement is false.
And since that's what happened here, we know that b does not equal 9, it actually equals 6.
If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section.
Thanks for watching!